Game Changers talk show will start momentarily. Get ready to play. Rewriting the rules. Welcome to the Game Changers talk show. It's RUKE and several other characters, sometimes called friends, are gonna take you on an epic adventure of business insights and office mischief. Play along as we win the game of business. Let's play.
What's up, my several other friends? Welcome. Good gracious. It is great to be back. It's great to be back, and it's great to be with y'all. All right, so this is the first episode. You're not supposed to announce the first episode as the first episode, but I'm announcing it as the first episode because of the reboot, which I'm so glad to be here. I'm so excited to be here with y'all. We're going to have an incredible show today. We're going to be doing some really, really cool things. So first, let me kind of get this out of the way. This is kind of neat. You kind of need this a little bit sometimes. Go ahead and hit that like, that subscribe, and hit that bell if you want more of this fun stuff in your world. Love to have you into this if you're going to check this out and follow along with these fun antics. All right, so here's the deal. So first of all, let me just throw this out there. I have just a couple of buttons at my fingertips, and actually, here because y'all deserve this. Y'all deserve this world. So I'm getting used to all the new buttons, and it's a full stack. It is absolutely a full stack of buttons. Here we go. It's a full stack of buttons. I mean, they're just all lined up. So I'm learning all the new positions and all that fun stuff. So we'll see how that goes. So bear with me as I get used to the finger magic there. Today, this is what's going to be cool. So today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite things is LinkedIn. And it's not always been one of my favorite things, but it is definitely what we're going to get into today. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the things that I see that I like and that I hate about how people set it up and people tell you how to set it up. And so one of the things that's important to me is that you actually have a business that matters to you. And part of that is making great revenue with it. And so one of the easiest things to do for your foundation, because today is Build Tuesday, we are going to talk about LinkedIn. And then we're going to give our wonderful studio audience over here. I'll even show them over here. Studio audience over here. What's up? I love y'all. So glad that y'all are here. We're going to talk about their LinkedIn stuff, what's working, what needs to change, and all that kind of fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be jumping back into this wonderful, wonderful groove here. One of the things that we have going on is we have some kind of the days kind of themed, and you know me, I'm going to go wacky, pull some my own little kind of things that I feel like doing. But we're going to primarily stick to Tuesdays. We're going to talk about build your foundations. That's your promotion. That's your foundation. I know I'm repeating myself, but the foundation is going to be like your landing page, your LinkedIn, that kind of stuff. Promotion is what you're promoting. That might be your post. That might be your one sheet, your flyer, your whatever that is, your offer. That's huge. That's a pretty good thing. And then Wednesdays, we're going to be doing sales. So we're going to be talking about your sales, how to outreach the proper way to get clients, how to kind of pitch them, how to close a deal without being gross, slick, and slimy. We all hate that. And then what we're going to do on Thursdays is we're going to talk about how to scale that, how to amplify your success so you're actually building a serious business. And I'm also going to do a little bit of like the best of the week so that you can kind of get a little party at the end of the show so that we're kind of talking about what our favorite pieces were. So super, super excited. Before we jump into it, I do want to share kind of what I call the friends of the show. So this wonderful experience is brought to you by Game Changers Business Club. That's me, Blink, our full service marketing advertising firm. That's pretty awesome. I am going to show you, this is also cool. These are some, connect with me. hit me up on LinkedIn. Love to connect with you so that we can keep this little fun stuff going on. And look, if you're interested in this little Game Changers Business Club that we do, you're going to learn more about it. That's how you can get a hold of us, how you can kind of jump in and figure out, see if it makes sense for you. But here's our friends of the show. We got Pure Native. Listen, I use their melatonin every evening. It's amazing. One gummy. I sleep like a baby. My dog during the lightning stuff. I'm in Florida. The dog treats are amazing. I don't have them, but they do. The Great Discovery. Listen, discover your genius. It's amazing. My favorite toy company, Dirt Cheap Dungeons. And of course, we have some people part of our inner circle, winner circle, Zach, Barbara, Julie, Brett, Chris, and Laura. So we want to thank you all so much for bringing these experiences to life. Yeah, so let me throw it over to my friends of the show here. I told you I'm getting used to the buttons, so don't look at me that way. You're allowed to look at me that way. Hey, how are y'all? Y'all excited?
Yes.
Good. Something totally different and new for you, right? I love it. Well, wait. I got to pick on somebody. Hold on. What's up, Chris? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome back. And we got Barb. Oh no, go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say it's fun to be here. I'm super excited about this.
Me too. Barb, how are you?
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Nice thing about it is Bella may even be able to join us. It's going to be homeschooled, from what I understand.
That's awesome. That's
That'll be
awesome. One of our favorite popping guests, Bella. She learns a lot. She plays the games very well. She's kind of, yeah. That's cool. Excited to see that. All right.
Hello, Ruke. It's Tanya Flowers.
Well, hi, Tanya. How are you?
I'm great. I'm actually about to run out of the door on a trip, but I wanted to touch bases and see, what things are going to be like. I'm really looking forward to hopping on next week and taking this thing to the heights.
I love that. I love it. Where are you going?
Just not far, Marietta.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'll be local, and I may be able to jump on the next ones. I'm not sure, so that's why I just wanted to put it out there that I'm for it. I'm just running around. I ended up moving my days up. I wasn't supposed to leave out till Thursday, but I'm leaving out today. So.
Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome.
Thank you.
All right. So, Lucky, how are you feeling, baby?
Fantabulous.
I'm getting used to these. There we go. You doing good? So I can already tell I got to adjust a little bit of the screen because thank you for the thumbs up. I got to adjust a little bit of the screen there because you're a little bit cut off. But, that's what happens when you kind of do this and go live. So one of the things, so kind of like, let's get into it. Let's talk about this fun stuff. Now, yeah, I want to see some faces. I want to see some of my friends' faces. That's important to me. All right, friends. How important is LinkedIn to you? Thumbs up if you like LinkedIn. All right, who here doesn't? Say what? What, Dr. Joy?
Very important. Extremely important.
All right, so from a 1 to 10 going, like 1, 10, like, where y'all at? Hold up the fingers. Especially Tyler, who's driving. I specifically want Tyler to vote into this, or I'm going to be disappointed. 10? Really? Got some 9s. Got some 10s, some 5s. So let me ask you this. About LinkedIn, especially about the profile, what makes you kind of not be a perfect 10? I see some 10s. Before playing in our world, where were you before playing in our world? Once. All right, so Paul was already there. All right, cool. I like that. So, what do you love the most about LinkedIn? Open mic. Spit it out.
That we're dealing with professional people who are business people and bottom line professional. But the reason that I'm here is that you're all about fun, play, laughter, combining that with business. You can't beat that.
I love that. I love that. So when you do that, well, first of all, I'm going to argue with that. Professional?
You can't argue with that. You're just a unique human being. That's all. You're still a professional.
Yeah,
I think what she needs is no pictures of cats.
Yeah, right. But that's what I was going to say. Well, not everybody's professional on LinkedIn, so that's a great compliment you're giving there. So what else? Tell me out. What do you love about the LinkedIn kind of thing? Because I kind of want to get into the love and the hate of it, because I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding about what LinkedIn is, and primarily one of the biggest understanding that people think it is honestly they think that it's a straight up it's a resume. You know, it's people treat it like a resume, talking about what they've done and all the great things they've done and all that good stuff, and not really what they're doing. I know that's kind of language that we use here in the club, which is cool. What else? Someone else tell me, what do you love about LinkedIn? I mean, what you love about it?
Well, one thing I like is that if I have a conversation with someone, it's not awkward to go into talking about business.
Yes. And by the way, I think Dr. Joy was kind of hitting on that when she was talking about it's professional, right? The great thing about LinkedIn, if you're in business, you are absolutely within what I call business context. You are having a business a conversation within that business context. That's awesome, and that's super powerful, especially if you want to do business. It totally makes sense. Yeah. What else? Who else? Give me something else that you love about LinkedIn.
Connections. Like, you can make connections with people. And, you know, it's really easy to just kind of reach out or have them reach out and see what you guys have in common.
Yeah, that's powerful.
It actually goes beyond just connections. It's great connections. The world shrinks. You know, they talk about how everybody's 6 degrees apart from everybody else.
Yes.
Through LinkedIn, I have found it's no more than 3.
Really?
Yes.
I've heard other people say that too. Another thing I like is that I can get recommendations on there.
Yeah. That's great. It's kind of like you're building out your credibility and testimonials. Go ahead.
It's a great place for introducing people on LinkedIn. It's so easy to do introductions.
Linking people, like, hey, y'all got to meet Chris. Chris, meet James.
Yeah, and a message in the LinkedIn, and then they can go look on the person's profile page to see what they're about and say, yeah, I want to carry on this conversation.
Yeah, that is absolutely a great thing. What? Let me change my view here for y'all. There we go. So I'm kind of get used to the little buttons and all that good stuff. So what else? Let me ask you, what? And if you've learned it here, credit what you want to credit. But what's the number one thing? I know that we love it. But what's the number one most powerful thing that you do on a consistent basis? Anybody?
For me, I like to look up the person's profile, and it helps me understand what's important to them, what they might be passionate about, and how I can better serve them.
Love it.
And yeah, I learned that here.
All right. Who else? What have you learned from LinkedIn? Like, no, what's the number one most powerful thing? You know, dare I say, kind of a pro tip.
Well, you taught me this. You taught me.
Hold on. There we go, Dr. B.
Okay, you taught me. Go to their page, look at a post they did, comment on something that they did, compliment them, let them know how much you like it, and next thing you know, they were reaching out to me.
I love that. What's your favorite thing to say to them?
I don't say, hey, how you doing?
Wait. Hold on. All right. So say that again, Dr. B. Wait. Well, let me explain what that means. Okay. So we have a rule here, and I'm going to do this. Everybody, do me a favor. Everybody, mute yourself, because I'm going to try to let y'all be spotlighted unless you're talking, right? So when you're done talking, mute and all that good stuff, especially those who are laughing in the background, which I love, and laughing with, not at us. All right, so Dr. B, come back in here. So talk to me, Dr. B. What What's the number? What's the H rule? Tell us the H rule.
Well, I just don't say, hey, how you doing? Because everybody's doing that. And also,
No, the
hey,
H
hi.
rule. Wait a minute, that was close. I'll give you the A. It's no H's. Never start out with an H. What's the H's?
Hey, hello, hi, how are you?
That's never, because that's the first thing. What the reason for that is people think that's a professional way, but until they start receiving it, your whole inbox is filled with the H's, and immediately someone's copy and pasting that.
Yep.
All right, so what's your best opener?
Fantastic post you did on marketing, Luke. I loved it. I love how you dug deep into this topic and that topic. I'd love to talk more about it. That was fantastic.
Now, where did you get that from? Is that
You?
Yeah, I always say that. I love. Okay, so that's we are. So we really are going to tell the world some stuff, aren't we? What am I? That was like a month or so ago that I started opening up all my sentences with the word "fantastic," and you want to talk about them getting read? It absolutely. They can't. You can't ignore that. Fantastic scene. You can't ignore that. One of my favorite things is when I do the follow up via text or email. I go the dude with blue hair. That also works. You should try that. Paint it. You got it. All right. So who else has? Let me hear from someone else. What's your number one thing you love about LinkedIn? Open mic. Raise your hand. However you want to.
Voice messages.
Voice memos.
That's right, because when you're texting back and forth, you can skip text anytime. But when you hear somebody's voice coming at you, that's good stuff.
Yeah, let me show that. Let me show the world that so we're super clear, because it is definitely a ninja skill. So what you do is you go to your normal text. Let's go to here's Bonnie. All right. So here is. Oh, it's working. All right. Okay. So we got here's Bonnie's kind of conversations, right? And then instead of speaking to her, you see this little button right there. Don't worry if my nails are blue. It's because I dyed my hair. Just realized that, by the way. There's a little button right next to it. Come on, there we go. Come on, camera, you got it. You can do it. I believe in you. Right next to where the text is a little microphone. Right next to that arrow. Anyway, so and you can sit there and go like this. Hey, Bonnie, you're really, really awesome. Nice seeing you today. Rock on. All right, and so then it creates a voice message, dude, and that is absolutely, as I fumble around it, absolutely super powerful way to message people. To your point, they have to listen to it. They can't ignore it. So yeah, dude, that was. All right, so who else? Who else? Give me your favorite thing that you do on LinkedIn that you go, oh, nailing it. Raise your hand or open the mic. Hey, Julie.
Hi.
How are you?
By the way, you opened that statement with a howdy, which is an H. Is that okay when you do voice?
You're going to bust me on the show live? Is that what you're doing? Have you been conspiring with Christine and Barbara? So did I so hold on. No. That's a great point. So what you're saying, I just want to make sure because I pay attention to some things I do. Are you saying because just then the voicemail?
Yeah.
Did I really say hi?
I think so.
Okay, that's fine. So here's the that doesn't matter at that point. So the H's isn't it's not a hard and fast rule except on direct messaging. So it's okay to do an email, but everybody does that. So you want to be careful. If you can come with something more clever, that's important. Voicemail, no, that's okay because it's real and it's personal. Because no one else is doing voice memos. You're not going to get you can't copy and paste voice memos. So audibly, yes, it's perfectly fine. Thank you for being sharp.
So thank you. So the thing I love about LinkedIn, and I don't know if as many people are using it, is LinkedIn audio rooms. LinkedIn audio rooms.
Okay, come on, talk to us about that. You are such a champion on this. Go ahead. I want to hear it. Tell us about it.
Well, First of all, when you open a LinkedIn audio room, it notifies your entire community that you're going live. Plus, you can invite people to your LinkedIn Live audio events. You don't have to
Not
be on
just people,
camera.
1,000 people.
What?
Paul said 1,000 people.
Oh, it only goes to 1,000? Okay. I thought it just notified everybody. Because I get a notification when people go live that are in my realm. But there's also a way to batch invite people to your audio events. Did you guys know that? There's a way to okay, people know this stuff maybe.
No. Wait a minute. No, that's not true. Not everybody knows that, right?
Okay.
No, but go on, because I know where you're going. I know it. Paul knows it, evidently. But no, talk about it. Well, hold on. Hey, audience, does everybody know this? Nod your heads. Don't open your mic. Just
No.
right. Okay. So we got 80% of the room does not know it. So keep going, Jules.
Okay. So basically what happens is you go to open a new post and you create an event, and when it goes to create the event, you do audio, and what you can do is begin to build a community around your audio event. So you can have it every Thursday night at 7 p.m. and you pick a topic and you just start talking about it, invite people to the stage, and it's a great way to network with people, builds a community, and then follow up with them afterwards. It's incredible. Last week we did an audio event and somebody from NASA came. And it was so cool.
Did you ask him about the moon landing? No, it's not that kind of a thing. Okay, it's okay. Keep going.
Not yet. Next time I will. But I think that it is a great opportunity for us to connect with people. If anybody wants to do a co-event, let me know. I will co-event with you to help you get started. So yes.
Let me jump in a couple of things for this. So first of all, thank you, Julie. You're such a rock star. So there's a couple things that you said that's important. So I want people to know this. So when you're using LinkedIn and you're messaging people, right, the copy and paste method and all that, LinkedIn will frown upon that at some point. Get out, stop, pause, whatever. And you don't want that for yourself. The good thing is that there's Events also does this as well, where you can share invite with multiple people. Paul said about 1,000. Typically, I hear about. I actually think it's 1,000 a week like that for your event. But the point of that is that you can boom, boom, boom. So technically, you're spamming them, but you're doing it within the context of a feature that LinkedIn wants to promote. So they're like, okay, no big deal. So you're leveraging it. And understand, hold on, let me go to this because Jules is real smart on this. So understand if LinkedIn has here's a feature, if you do this, you can spam people when they're so anti-spam. That means if you're actually doing it, to your point, it alerts about 1,000 people. They're going to feed towards it. So if you're like, I want to feed into the algorithm, this is an incredible way to do it.
Yeah, it is amazing. And then what the secret is that you start out and then you continue to stay at this same time slot every week.
Consistency?
So in the beginning, it's consistency.
I'm big on consistency. You know that, right?
That's the thing. So you start out, you get 2 or 3 people. Then the next week it's 7. And the next week it's 15. And then all of a sudden you have 40 people coming every week to see you. And I did this for a while, and then I jumped onto Clubhouse and started this. But I think I'm going to go. I started a new room last week on LinkedIn.
Okay.
But I think that LinkedIn is better because of the mechanism to follow up afterwards, invite people, and build a community. So if that's what you're looking to do in your business, this is the place to do it. And if anybody wants to partner with me in any way to do some of these LinkedIn audios, I'm always open to helping people so that you guys can do it. But I'm also into running my own rooms and having you as a guest. So it could be either or. So just message me on LinkedIn if you need some help.
That's awesome. Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. All right, so give me one more super person, super pro tip, how you use LinkedIn. So this is my number one thing I love doing. Let me hear it.
Can I just add something there?
Yes, you may. I love the flowers. Come on.
With LinkedIn, when you run an audio room or live event or any of your events that you are running, even if they're not on LinkedIn, put a link on LinkedIn to bring them to your event, because anybody who signs up on LinkedIn, they become like they're your contact. You can message them, you can follow up with them, and they don't have to be connected with you. So there's a pro tip.
Thank you. Thank you very much. There was a
Pro tip
from the gardening grandma. So we have some questions here. What we got here?
Jump in with one other thing, RUKE.
I'm sorry, what?
I was going to jump in with one other tip, or at least experience that I've had, and that
Yeah.
is the search functionality is super powerful. You can find second-degree connections, first-degree connections, third-degree connections with a specific job title. They're in a specific business or a specific industry. All of that kind of stuff can be filtered without paying for the advanced search functionality.
Appreciate
so
that.
you've got some super capable outreach
And,
abilities.
and let me ask you this. So Terry was asking in chat, do you have to be the paid version to use the audio? Do you know, or if Julie knows? Oh, Barbara's saying it's good on the free
You don't
version.
need it. You
LinkedIn
don't
audio
need the
is
paid
free.
version.
Cool. There you go. There you go. Everybody go do it. All right. Now let's get evil. What do you hate about it? Tell me, come on, let me hear let's all relate on this, right? So we're so positive and I love it. We're in that zone. What's your pet peeves of LinkedIn?
They connect to you, and then all of a sudden it's I've got this wonderful opportunity for you to come and do my programs. These are all my programs. Come join them.
You're telling me that you're not on LinkedIn to buy programs?
No.
I hear you. All right, who else?
LinkedIn keeps changing their algorithm. You can't like other people's stuff without it hurting yours.
Wait, say that again?
On LinkedIn, when you're liking and commenting on other stuff, that
Yes.
makes it look good for everybody, but it takes away from your algorithm for you to promote.
What? Is that true?
Yep. I think you're allowed 3 to 6 per week.
To like it?
starts
I don't
knocking
know
work.
about that.
Yep.
For you to like other people's things?
And comment, exactly. So
Somebody got to
what happens
fact
is
check
if-
this.
Well, because what they think, and I don't think it's right, but hey, they're LinkedIn. What they say is, if you're liking other people's stuff, then yours can't be as good.
I don't know. Okay, listen. I'm not going to challenge you live, Paul.
I don't
but
believe that either. But
that sounds weird. Lucky, look into that.
check it out and report back. You'll find it out.
There we go. We'll report back to you that. Deronda, what were you going to say?
Well, one of the things I was going to say is I get really tired of being spammed in the messaging portion all the time. So to me, I get spammed a lot more there than I do in almost any other platform. And for whatever reason, I know that I need it, but I don't like it. Like when I look at Instagram or something, I can find something to warm my heart. But when I look at LinkedIn, I don't know why. So evidently I don't have mine where it needs to be yet. I do know that part. So because I want to like it when I look at it.
So one of the things I would say, all right, so see, that's one of my favorite things of LinkedIn. Y'all know what I'm going to say. Nod your head if you know what I'm about to say right now. I absolutely love those who spam and copy and paste and pitch slap you, do all that kind of stuff. I love that because when we show up as game changers with not the H words, the hi, hello, and all that kind of weird stuff, and here's my offer, and here's my counter link. When we show up, we actually put smiles on other people's face. The worse LinkedIn is, the better we look. That's why I love it. You get to make people's day that way. So I get it. I get you, drawn. But I gotta say, it's one of my favorite things. I love how horrible people are, so that we look good.
I'll look at it from a positive viewpoint from now on, Ruth.
Yeah, that is annoying though, but it's a good annoyance. All right, come on, give me another pet peeve. Who's got another pet peeve for LinkedIn?
I don't like the limitations they put. Even I've got a paid account and I can only in-mail so many people and I can only connect with so many people, even if I'm paying $80 a month.
Yeah, that is true. All right, I'm not going to take away from anybody else's, but that's actually a good one because that would be useful to us. Yeah. All right, who else? Give me one more. Pet peeve for LinkedIn.
I don't like that it's so impersonal. Like everything that you see on LinkedIn, I understand it's a business platform, but to me, I want to see the person that's doing the business so that I feel comfortable connecting with them.
Tell me more. What do you mean?
Well, if I go to this person's wall and all I see is I'm selling this, I'm selling that, do you want this? Do you want that? I feel like they really have no idea who I am and I have no idea who they are. And I don't do business with people that I don't know. And so I don't no trust or like them. And I got that from you, the no trust or like.
Well, okay, yeah. So let me say it right. Say it right. What's the old way of saying it?
No like and trust.
What's the right way of doing it?
No trust and like.
Like, trust, no.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're so close. I'll just give you a.
Get half a point, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Half a gold star.
Yeah. So the thinking is no like and trust, which everybody likes, which makes people go, listen to me talk and got to know me, and then I'm going to do some rapport so you like me, and I'm going to tell you some things, credibility and all that, and then you're going to trust me, which is all bullshit. It's not real. So it's like, trust, know, meaning if I like you, I'll listen to you to see if I trust you. And if I trust you, I actually want to know what you do. And that's how you change that paradigm upside down, which is a beautiful way to do it. So what you hate, though, it's not personable.
It's not personal, and it's, when I connect with
Wait,
people,
personable? I said personable. You're the word person. You didn't correct me. Personal or personable?
Personable, because
okay.
personal, I mean, it's not Facebook or something where you're connecting with your friends, but I want to at least know that I can work with you, that especially because most of LinkedIn people are coming for, they're editors, they're copywriters, they're that. And I certainly do not hire blindly. So that's important to me.
Yeah, I get it. I love that. All right, give me one more pet peeve. Thank you so much, Chris. Appreciate you, dear. Who else has got one more pet peeve? Y'all are just jamming with this platform. Y'all love it that much. What was your pet peeve before Game Changers? How's that?
I would say I don't like the fact that I keep starting to get spam as soon as people connect with me on LinkedIn.
Right. So you don't like the spammers?
No. And it's straight to the inbox because they scrape your email address.
Well, that's two different things at that point. So how do you handle spammers? Or do you?
I junk mail. And like the problem is it's cold. It's not even like an unsubscribe. You can't even do that.
Well, you can block them. But yeah. I mean, now what happens? It's called you doing work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For stuff that you didn't want to get in the first place.
You already got things that you got to do. Have you ever tried to sell the salesperson?
All the time.
You did that to me, RUKE.
What?
You did that to me, RUKE.
Oh my God! Call me out. What did I do? Wait, your camera's not even on. Is that Will?
I know. I'm in the car. It's Will. You sold the salesperson. I came at you like I was gonna sell you, and then you brought me to reality. I loved every single second of it.
Oh, wait. What was that last part? Hold on. I thought I heard a great compliment there. What was that last part?
I said I loved every second.
The robot said that he loved every second of it. So I actually did not realize that, though, Will. That's funny. I like that, though. That's funny. All right, so who here? So, Lucky, you tried to sell. Tell me about selling a salesperson.
I'll tell you.
Hold on, Lucky. Hold on. Will, I honestly don't remember that. I am not shocked. I'm not shocked at that. That is like me. But I'm glad you came over to the dark side. I mean, the light side. All right, Lucky, how do you sell the salesperson?
Well, for one, I listen to their pitch and then and be very kind to them, which they're not used to, especially if they're a phone salesperson.
Well, tell me how. Hey, Lucky, great to connect with you. I saw your profile. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, James Penny. I came across your profile and looks like you're a very successful person. Here's my calendar link. Will you meet with me?
Absolutely, I'll meet.
No, you won't. No, you won't. Wait a minute. Stop. You take these calls?
I take sales calls all the time, and I spin them, and I sell them. I have current affiliates and content creators in the company that were people who were trying to sell me in fact, one of them was trying to sell me on a coupon book, advertising in a coupon book out in Florida. Got him to the Florida Orlando event, signed him up as a content creator. It's fun. It's like a game to me. I just love it.
All right, so you got okay. Help me on this, okay? That's amazing. Are y'all listen to this craziness, right, y'all? I'm looking at their faces. Yeah. All right. So, give me a line. Give me the switch. Give me the switch when you switch it up, because there's always that phrase that you switch it from. Great, love to hear that from you. That's awesome. Hey, have you ever thought? Give it to me.
Yeah. So if they send me their calendar link, I'll book the appointment, but I'll look on their profile and see what business they're in, what they're doing, what I think is important to them. And then once we meet and we're talking, I'll say, by the way, I noticed you did, like with the coupon guy, I know you're trying to get the word out about your business. How would you like to have a growing army of salespeople to promote that for you? A commission-only salespeople. And he's like, heck yeah, I'd like to have that.
But you do that in chat, or do you do it live?
That I did over the phone. It started out in email, and then I took the phone appointment and sold them.
That's awesome.
And he didn't even have a course. I just told him, I said, we'll even help you create the course, get it on there, and now you've got thousands of salespeople selling for you on commission only. So
that's amazing.
It takes a little bit of creativity, but you can do it.
Yeah. I bet. All right. Does anybody have any stories?
Hey, Ruth.
I just said, does anybody have any stories
Ruth.
that beats that?
Can I ask James a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, James, was that similar to what you did with Michael O'Brien?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah. Could you tell that story, please, sir?
Yeah. So I was introduced to Michael O'Brien, and he was trying to pitch me on a network marketing thing. And I said, sure, I'll hop on your...
Oh, you're the pro.
I'll hop on your call. And I hopped on his Zoom call about his network marketing opportunity. And I said, well, that's pretty interesting. I said, one little piece that he had is a sales tool. Sales tool might be valuable to our growing army of salespeople. Let me share with you what we're doing. And then he stopped promoting what he was promoting, and now he's promoting the Great Discovery 100%.
Well, that is first of all, that's awesome, and you're showing him the light.
Exactly.
You gotta show him the light. All right. Does anybody beat that? Anybody? No. All right. So what I love about this is, I'm hearing what we love, and I'm also hearing what we don't like. And when there's something out there that's not that good, that's an opportunity. That's an opportunity for you to be different. That's an opportunity for you to show up differently. It's like, and I definitely love, and I've said this, but I'm going back to this because a lot of people, what your complaint is, besides the limited the reach, is how people approach you. and how it doesn't feel real. And so when we find ourselves in different situations, including networking, physical, virtual, when we are being, let's say, when someone's like shopping around for bids, when we are just doing that dance of sales, when we know everybody else is going to come off super slick, super crummy, grimy, those slicksters, they're going to come out with that pressure stuff. They're going to come out with, it's this attitude that's like, it's gross. And it's what you don't like. Rather than, especially when you're a good person, rather than having that energy be, oh, that's why I not like the platform, you look at it as, oh crap, they're so horrible, I'm going to be amazing. Take confidence that you are the happy point, that you are setting off those happy endorphins, sitting smiles when your message comes in with all those crappy things. When your profile is super human and super personable rather than those other robotic business stuff. That is an opportunity. And we always look for opportunities, don't we, folks? We're always looking for great opportunities. And our opportunity is when we see a problem, we can show up differently. And that's true branding. Yeah. That's awesome. And so speaking of personable stuff, I kind of want to hit up real quick an overview of what I like about LinkedIn, how you set up your profile. But before I do that, does anybody have here any success profile stories? Yeah, will you please tell them this? Okay, because I want to, first of all, speak up real quick so I see you.
Me?
Yes, you. All right, first,
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Christine Skiff.
What do you do? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm a publisher. That's what I do.
That's awesome. What?
I'm your publisher.
Yes, you are my publisher.
So, my LinkedIn profile is probably the most unsales profile you will see. You don't even see my products or anything on there. We do like inspirational posts and things like that. But I've had now 3 times where people have contacted me from LinkedIn and contacted me with a project and told me they wanted to hire me simply because of my profile. One of them said my profile picture, but the rest of them said my profile.
So let me do this. So I don't cover your face, but I share this. Okay. So tell us about these kind of reactions you're getting, so everybody can see it right now. Your profile. So
it's just a headshot not even a headshot. It was like for my camera a couple years ago, and then I just have what is my vision for my business, and that is everyone has a story, and I want to hear yours, and that is the absolute truth. And people reach out and they're like, "Hey, I really like that you can tell that you really care about what I have to say. I want to, what do you do? How do you do it?" And then we have a conversation.
That's awesome. Tell me about kind of what this has done for you.
So when I met you, my first words to you were, "I hate sales." That was literally my first words to you. And you were like, "Cool, that's awesome. Here's how I'm going to help you." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, right, whatever." But you taught me how sales don't have to be yucky and slimy and gross, and they can be connections. And I'm really good at connections because I love people and I like connecting with people. So the one who said that they felt like they could trust me from my picture, they contacted me and we closed this deal that day on that very contact, and it was a $7,000 contract.
Super fan decline, or stranger super fan decline immediately.
Mm-hmm. So that's and I've had I've had 3 people reach out to me who've hired me that way just from LinkedIn. And before I couldn't sell anything because I was so uncomfortable because I was trying to do something that was outside of who I am.
Yeah.
And you taught me how to be on who I am.
I love that. So when you look at this, let's break this down a little bit. What you're looking at is something, and you said about being personal rather than super corporate and all that. Very kind face as always. Your story is important. I want to hear. So that sets purpose. That sets an intent. That's the word I'm looking for. The intent, which is beautiful. And then of course your headline is helping authors tell their unique stories for the world to read. Which I love that. That is dynamite. You nailed that.
You made it up.
Did I? See how I said? Okay, hold on. Let's have a little private discussion. Look, Chris, you don't have
Funny
to
how Rook doesn't remember the stuff that he says.
That's right. So, okay. All right. Never mind. I'm going back to your profile. Let me just brag about you, young lady. All right. So that's awesome. That's beautiful. But what happens, I do have a saying that is, if I can see, back it up. If I can tell what you sell within the first 3 seconds, I always am going to be waiting for you to pitch me. All right. And so here it's real. You're showing that you're real. You have a purpose. It's done in a personal, yet still professional, but more casual way on the context in a business platform. That's why this works. It's drastically different. Of course, and you have, oh, come on now, wait a minute. I have this here. I want to see it here, Chris. We got to fix that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, do that today. And then, you got, where's your feature post?
I haven't posted. I have a post, but I haven't made them feature post.
How come?
Because I'm going to start putting my videos up there that I haven't really been posting.
Well, in the meantime, do it. Look at this. These are great things. That way, when you can scan it, and I'll tell you, audience, here in a minute why that's important. But when we scan to get to know you, right, immediately we get to see some feature stuff. So we go, oh, that's purposeful. That's what she specifically wants us to know about you. And that's important. Can you imagine if you did that? Come on. You're missing at least 30%.
Okay.
Like nailing it.
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Yeah, definitely fix that. Yeah. Anybody else, based on what we've taught you and all that fun stuff, anybody else want to chime in on how LinkedIn's been working for you since you've been doing it this way?
I have a quick question.
What's up, Steve?
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
Being verified through LinkedIn. What's the deal? Do it or don't do it? Is it nonsense?
Well, this is what grinds my gears. So I would say yes, do it. What they suggest. I'm just being honest. I'm not verified. Hey, LinkedIn, get your act together. They actually go through a company called I'm going to say
something.
View or Clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so when when I do it, they ask me to take a picture and do it the app, and it says can't read it, right? I don't know, something like that.
You got to use your ID.
Same with me, Rook. 6 times it hasn't gone through. I don't know how to make it work.
Yeah. So, but by the way, Steve, it is my ID, and so I then reached out to tech support. Well, you have to put your address in. I said, you're not even reading this message, obviously. You know what I mean? It's like you just pull down 1, 2, 3 and give me the answer. I went back and forth for over 3 days, and I just gave up. And by the way, I'm on the TSA Clear pre-check through that company. I'm like, I'm on files, you idiots. I got pre-check from you. You can't give me a LinkedIn little check mark? Sorry, that's my rant. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You answered my question. That's what I wanted to hear, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to hear my rant?
So, Rook, on LinkedIn, well, in any situation, when somebody's trying to sell me and I want to flip the script, I do this stuff so automatically. I sometimes I don't even realize how I do it. But the typical thing that I'll do.
Wait. Are you saying that I made you think?
You made me.
You're sitting there. You're sitting there.
So how do I flip?
You're sitting there going, damn, that's a good question. How do I do that? By the way, wait. But I do the same thing because when we're playing and creating content for our club, our friends here, I don't know. How do I do that? Oh, well, let me write it down. Here's your next lesson. All right, go. Tell us this.
Yeah, so typically the way I flip the script.
Hold on, before this, hold on. Let me give a disclaimer for everybody. All right, so everybody catches why we're doing this. All right, this is important. Okay. All right, so everybody can see this. All right, y'all get spammed all the time, right? All right. So here's a good thing. Not that you're going to be like, I guess like me. Like me and like Lucky. Not that you're going to like, oh my gosh, I'm going to build my business doing this. That's not the point. But I will tell you this, and I'm being serious on this. A lot of times the reasons why I do that is I just want to just like get out of my comfort zone and practice my skill. It's like when you're genuinely connecting with someone that you want to do business with, it's easier, right? Because you can talk, say, hey, I like this about you. I checked this out. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So there's a genuine, like, I find it, if you use a game changers method where we find 3 things interesting, because if we don't reach out to them. So obviously a salesperson coming in your DMs that you're going to go, I'm going to go sell them. That's opposite of that energy, right? You're going to go, okay, I'm actually going to try to sell. And I'm looking at you. I'm turning and looking at y'all, folks, because that's a different energy that you have. Am I right? You don't have that sales hat on. So this is actually a good exercise. Not that you're going to build your business this way. Not that this to distract your day, right? Don't let this take over your day. But I'll tell you this. I would absolutely try this just for the method to go, who cares? Okay, side story. Used to be a phone jock because, that's a fancy telemarketing because I love it and I was great at it. And so I would come in about an hour early every single day and I would call all those people that I would say that are no's. They didn't tell me no, but I know they're about to tell me no. They're like, well, call me back later. Or Charlie, I can't talk. Right, like, okay, they're not a yes right now and I don't think they're going to be a yes. I call them first to warm up because who cares? They're not going to, the chances of me selling them are slim, but I want to get my voice. I'm going to get sharp. I just want to get into the groove. And I will tell you, by like 20, 30 minutes after that, I start actually closing deals because I'm now into the groove. And when you're closing deals that like really are like you think they're absolutely going to be no's, but they're yeses, and it keeps happening, oh, you're on fire. It's ridiculous. So the point of that is that's how you sharpen your skills. So with this Lucky, I like to hear this, but I wanted to set that up that don't distract yourself with this here, everybody, but you got to try it. This is a great way to sharpen your skill. What do you have to lose? Go.
Yeah. So basically, if it's via messaging, I'll go out and look at their profile and I'll pick out 2 or 3 things that I like about what they're doing. And they'll respond back to them and say, hey, man, I really love what you're doing with this, this, and this. We have a lot in common. Would you be open to a collaboration? Would you be open to having a discussion about a collaboration? And once they agree to a conversation about a collaboration, well, then you have the opportunity to sell them your wares. And I do that on the phone, like live. It's just almost automatic because I'll listen to their pitch.
Okay,
and then I'll
okay. First of all, amazing, and I get it. I'm laughing. I'm like, yeah, that does it. But how do you go from collaboration to buy?
Yeah, so then it just depends on what the situation is. You have to think a little bit fast on your feet. But like with like Key brought up, Michael O'Brien, he was pitching me on his deal. And that's what I did with him. I said, hey, maybe we can collaborate. Tell me more about your deal. And I told him what I liked about his deal and how it might fit in with what we're doing. And then would it be okay if I share what we're doing and how that might work? And by the time I gave him the overview, he was like, where do I sign?
Well, and from there, and I think that smart is all out. So what you were able to do, though, you were able to find a genuine connection. Right. So you're like, okay, you're going to sell me. No, I'm going to sell you. Let's see how this goes. And you practice a little bit of skills, but you also saw, okay, it's kind of working. And then as you started explaining it, you saw his radars were like, this is actually kind of cool. And you're kind of going, yeah, I think he's kind of cool. So yeah, I'd love to have you. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job. All right. Anybody else have anything to add to that? Any wonderful stories for LinkedIn? It's hard to top that, isn't it? That's amazing. All right, so here's one of the things. So we're talking about what works. Let me go over this. I'm going to say for our live audience, there is, if you look in the read the bio, there's a place to download. I will keep these up just for this week. Of course, Game Changers, you obviously get this as well, meaning you get to have these. So I'm going to kind of share with you kind of I'm going to go a quick overview of what I love about this, and it's kind of my little thing here. So here is one of my favorite ways to set this stuff up, and I'm kind of going to hit it for you. And those who know your stuff, awesome. Those who don't, awesome. Let this be a great little thing for you. Okay. So this, and by the way, I've seen some, and I want to review your profile. So let me say this. In about a minute, we're going to start reviewing profiles, and we're going to give feedback, and we're going to play a game. I got a good game for us. Okay. Y'all want to play some games? All right, cool. So get ready to share some of your promotional stuff. And since we're kind of picking on LinkedIn today, that would be a good one. If you don't want to do LinkedIn, we can hold it after we get through a couple of LinkedIn's ones. But I do want to share this with you. So if you want to make sure that your stuff is tight and on point and working, this is the Game Changers LinkedIn profile. So, this is the journey of the prospect on to the left side. And the reason why that's important is you're able to kind of understand the psychology of what they're going through, and understanding what our prospective audience, our prospects are thinking and going through. That is very, very, very important. That's a very, very important thing to understand. So looking at that to the right, we have more of actual formula, those who are more analytical, what the title of it all, and also the psychology of actually how it sells and what it does for you. So if you understand that, let's go through this real quick. So when you're talking about your initial note, your initial message, this is your connection message. Keep it conversational, something short and sweet, energetic, on brand. Less is more. Mine is let's play. But this cannot come off salesy. I'm saying non-salesy, because that's where people screw up the most, is they hit you with the connection and you automatically know, I know what they're about to sell me. I am so not interested. And look, just because you have so many common people in common, you might accept it. But here's the deal. You're burning your market. It's not a real good connection. There's not going to be anything that they're going to genuinely want to do with you. That's why that's so important that you do this the right way from the beginning, because you want to be different. You want to be the person that is absolutely out there differently, showing that you're real. You dig? Doug. All right. So then the next thing, and again, that's your conversation. Then your chat, if you want to just message them, same thing. Super casual, energetic. Do your research. And the reason why I say do your research is I want you to connect with them on something that you find interesting. The rule is find 3 things that excite you about them and tell them one of them, hold back the other, so when you meet in real life. This is how you get it. And this is one of the most important things, is as soon as you connect with someone, that sets the tone for the entire relationship. And that's the difference of them ignoring you or just accepting, like, okay, fine, versus I want to check this person out. And you heard Chris, they then went further and like, I'm ready to jump in. All right, so the next one we pick on is our headline, our header image. This is cool. This is where they like you. Immediately see this, go, I like you, or they don't like you. And again, if it's like, here's my business and I take you from this to this and I, make ponies fly. Well, actually, we would like that, wouldn't ponies flying? Yeah, that's the wrong scenario. That would be great. But you get my point. And you're like, oh, they're going to pitch slap me. I've already been pitch slapped as soon as I looked at the profile. I didn't even get to see their name or what they do or even why I cared. All of a sudden, I'm being sold. You get it? That is so gross. It's horrible. What I love to say is, here you go.
Pro tip.
Put a banner that is your personal brand. It's about your personal brand. That's your header, that banner at the top of LinkedIn. And put a statement on it that you would wear on a t-shirt. Think about that. Something that you could wear that others go, oh, that's cool. They're going to interject their own meaning. Not that they go, oh, well, this is branding, marketing, sales, so that's what that means. They got that connection there. No, actually, it doesn't mean that at all. It's just something that they can go, oh, I dig that. I subscribe to that playfulness. Like mine, let's play. Oh, I subscribe to that. Now, see, in the business context, that's really, really cool. But you can wear that on a shirt. So look at your header. Make it more of a personal brand, not specific to your product or service. And it could be your approach to the industry, whatnot. But put a statement on there that you can wear on a t-shirt so that the majority of the people can relate to it. Not that you're going to choose them, but you want to be relatable, and that's huge. That was my buttons.
Pro tip.
All right, moving on. So you have that. It gives an idea what it's like to work with you. And that's when they go, I like this person or not. And then you have trust. So many people put their credibility out there, work so hard to build this trust. Honestly, your profile picture and how it shows up, especially when it matches your atmosphere of the banner, the purposefulness, that consistency, purposefulness, that builds trust immediately. It really, really does. And if you're a networker and you're kind of looking at, like you can see me in the bottom corner here, and it all kind of makes sense, that's super trust. That's important, especially if you're doing virtual networking and physical networking. So give me a professional profile. Don't make it a 90s glamour shot, something weird that's so outdated that I can't recognize you, because that says you're not being serious. Now, then you got your headline. This is your headline. It's this little thing right here. Mine is helping entrepreneurs win every day. And the thing about this is where they get to know you. So we got the banner, which is the like. We got the profile picture, which is the trust. And then here they're starting to get to know me. And they're also compelled. Dyslexia hit me right now. So when you're declaring an undisputable message that about results, helping entrepreneurs win every day. We have a whole formula on this. If you want that, just hit me up. But helping entrepreneurs every day, it's what I'm doing, not what I've done. It's what I'm doing. And that's important because that means I'm here purposely doing business. This is what I do. It's undisputable. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a tagline or headline that really, really matters, especially as you post, as you share. That is what I call your commercial. So that's when they get to know you and they're compelled to actually learn some more. I love the providing services. This is extreme clarity. Okay, what do they do? Oh, okay, that's what they do. That's great. I love that. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me hit this custom button here. So here's your book an appointment. That's important. That's I see some people get fancy. I would not get fancy with this. Leave it as the standard because people are used to recognizing that. So when you see the book of appointment and then helping entrepreneurs win every day, that's your commercial everywhere. Let me kind of show you the why this is important. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I actually want to read my normal. Let me get my normal post because I don't want all the videos to hit back up. All right, so see when you see this, look, RUKE helping entrepreneurs win every day. Book an appointment. That's kind of cool. RUKE helping entrepreneurs win every day. Book an appointment. So every time I make a comment, every time I'm liking something, this is my commercial right here. And that's what you want to go for. Ladies and gentlemen, that's one of the most powerful marketing pieces you'll ever do. Here's my PhD and here's how you connect with me and all this kind of stuff. It doesn't work. It really does not. That is salesy. So give me that stuff. That's your commercial. Then go to the feature. You kind of saw mine. This is so important too because now they're going, all right. I like this person. Okay. I trust this person. Oh, I kind of know what they do. I want to look more what they do. I got very preciseness here. And then what do you want me to do? So here is one of our events. Here's one of my cool videos. More about me, my speaker reel, my little trailer. Now they get to know me. And here's what's important. I control their experience at this point. I control their perception of me. And y'all have that power. So do it right. So look, it kills me. I'm being straight and I love y'all. It kills me when I see some of the things that are on your profile, when I see that it's not complete. Love you, Chris. I know that I showed you earlier. Thank you for that. But can you imagine what you're missing? Honestly, this is the simplest things to control. If you want to control your finances, control these little things because it adds to your revenue. This is all within your control. Please, the only reason why you're not winning on this is because you didn't do it. So let's do it. All right. Give me those features. And then the about. This is the magical part. When your about repeats, and I put mine in quotes, exactly what your headline is, what that tells people is when they're curious about you, oh, there's going to be a further explanation. That's why that is so critical to have it repeated. And then even better, this little negative space, this hard return. That's important so they can grab this thought, so then they can get to your next thought. And by the way, for those salespeople, right, you got these call to actions. Look at, do you see all these? Look, y'all know I say, look, your profile will convert if you don't sell. There are parts where you do sell, specifically the bout. This is my absolute call to action. My featured, my call to action. What I do, not call to actionable, but it is within. That's the clarity. Oh, there, my other one. The book and appointment absolutely is call to action. So there's 3 sales points that are done properly that people are now receptive to buy. And then, yeah. So use salutations like, hey, yeah. Hey is not an H word. Howdy is not an H word, by the way. I just want to say that's not the bad H ones. Hey, y'all should use hey, yeah. Or one of my favorites, good day. I've been using good day even in the emails. Because you're going, good day? Or something like that, right? Anyway, so, yeah, that is a little scan of my pro LinkedIn Game Changers. LinkedIn Pro profile. All right. Who has a question?
Ruth, I put it in the chat, but how do you get it up there to set an appointment? I've looked all over and I can't find it.
Okay, so this is not tech support.
I checked that out.
No.
I was going to check that out yesterday because I've been trying to figure that out too. And that's a paid feature for LinkedIn.
Paid.
That's a paid feature. That's the LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the premium.
Yeah,
I
I was
premium
joking
for
for
a
the
while,
tech.
but I didn't even see it. Okay.
So I was joking about the tech support. It's a paid feature, and there's other things like visit website like this. Look, listen, when you do this you're leveraging a real serious landing page. And listen, when we're talking about foundation, because today's Foundation Tuesday, yeah, these are the simplest things that you can control. You don't have to pay anybody to do that. Makes all your efforts maximized and dialed in. So it's worth paying whatever it is for Sales Navigator to get this stuff. Be inside, also like creator mode. I think you have to be a part of that as well, where it shows you the skills and all those other things. And having a button on there, that's the best marketing, especially if you're utilizing the platform.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, my welcome. My pleasure. You're welcome. Who else has got a question? What's
Are
up,
you
Will?
joking?
We understand shorthand.
Yeah.
Do we need to call a doctor?
For my dyslexia words?
Just make sure you're not stroking out on us.
No, that's all it is. Will, nice to see you, by the way. You were like a blob earlier. Who else has a question? I want to make sure y'all get this, that you nail this. This is the most powerful thing you can do, especially when you're playing, if you're a networker playing on LinkedIn.
I don't think any questions in here is going to help. It's a lot of work that I need to do and a lot of questions. So I don't think this would be the time nor the place for mine.
Well, first of all, you have this. If you don't, hit me, just email me. I'll make sure that you get this. Okay. But let me say this. It's not a lot of work. It's not. I would tell you it's different work. Right? To pick, I mean, you can get Canva, you can pick a picture and put a photo on it. And by the way, that's one of the reasons why we have the club, right? There's some people who have changed their photo a lot just to nail it. But anything better than what you have now. Coming up with the headline, you have the formula for that. You can. I'm saying this to you because I want this, and I'm saying this to the world too. This is not a lot of work. Don't kid yourself, especially when you have the formulas. You come with the headline within like 2 hours, 2 hours most worth of effort. You can have it all done tight and be at least 80% better where you are now. You know what I'm saying, Tyler? So I appreciate you being open. In saying that, but I want to say it's not a lot of work, dude. You're just gonna have to think a little bit.
Just looking at mine compared to others, it just looks like a lot of work.
Well, but that's okay. But you got to find your way, and you got to start yours. And once you start down that path, you're going to tighten it up, and it's going to evolve. Everybody's evolves. In fact, you should change yours often. Everybody should evolve theirs as they mature, as they grow, as they have different things going on. So it's never a set it, forget it.
I think I've changed mine like 3 or 4 times within the past 2, 3 weeks.
Well, you know, and it's getting better, right?
It's getting a lot better. It's just like putting in that like 15 minutes here and there, just to make sure that it's at least just representing the best version of me as
Yeah.
possible.
And so also let me share this with you as well. It's just progress, and the most powerful thing of this is you're. And I get the stumpness. I get where stumped, but you're able to control people's perspective of you. You control that. They have no say so in that. They have their thoughts and opinions, but you get to lead that to where you want to go. This does force you to come to some determinations with yourself. How do you want to stand out? What do you want to stand for? So this is more personal development than professional development. So I said, it's not hard work. It's a different type of work. It's making you go, okay, I'm going to stand up for something. I'm going to have a phrase that matters. I'm going to have a bio that's on point. And you get to see through the lens of your prospects. And here's what's great. This is the most rewarding thing you'll ever do, because you're going to sit there and go, holy crap, I am that. Holy crap, I stand for that. Now the world knows it. That's powerful.
So, if I can jump in, I'd love to get a criticism on mine.
No, I will give you a critique. And the difference is this.
Okay, sorry, critique.
No, I believe that's important. That's important. A criticism is, I don't like that color blue. And you go, why? And I go, just because. Well, that is total horse, right? Because it means nothing. And I've had people say, not to me like in any modern age of this, but when I first started, I was like, that's not helpful. But hey, how about instead of blue, how about pink? Why? Because our audience is females, right? And so, okay, so there is a solution and a thought behind it. So I would love to do that. Do you want to give me your link?
Just dropped it in the chat.
All right.
So I've only been doing this for about a week. Taking the profile LinkedIn document that you sent. Thank you so much. And I've got the header and the tagline.
Well, let me
still working on the rest.
Yeah, let me give that. And I was actually trying to separate chat. Isn't there a way to separate chat in a different window, y'all?
Maybe.
Why is it? I mean, seriously, I've never.
There's a way to undock it.
Right, that's the words I was looking for. Thank you for giving me the words.
There's an arrow in a box in the top right. I'm on a Mac. I don't know what you're using.
He's a Mac guy. He's creative.
Thank you. Yay, technology. All right, so let me get over there. I also want to do this for y'all too. Before I take a look at that, and I'll share it with everybody. And thank you for sharing. We are in the critique time. I want to give another one just because I want to make sure that y'all have complete answers. So another thing that I'm going to give today, I'm going to put this into the Game Changers chat here in our business club. And listen, world, if you want to be a part of it, go to GameChangersTalkShow.com or GameChangersClub.com, and you'll see how you can be a part of this wonderful world that we have, and you can get these things, these shiny little things that I am handing out. All right, there we go. So another thing that I put in there, because I want you to have this, is my Game Changers checklist, pro checklist. What's good about that, especially, is this. When you talk about your headline, this is huge. Action word ending in ing, who and what. So when we're talking about that headline, which is this little gold box right here underneath your name, that's exactly where that information comes into play. All right, back to the show. Let me see what we got here. All right, we got this. Okay, so
Okay, I definitely need to fix that because that header graphic changed.
I was gonna say.
That
I
graphic
like the
changed.
zen. I like the zen of the header. You know,
Thank
the
you.
ambiguity that really lends the audience to, and put their imagination. Yeah, if you can fix that while we're doing, that's great. Obviously the headshot. I mean, honestly, we kind of got your headshot. We have your real background. Yours as well. One's a different area. It's blurred and all that. Y'all see how 1-to-1 this is? That's super 1-to-1. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Y'all see how 1-to-1 that is? Yeah, ridiculous, right? Yeah. All right, cool. So I love, 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 love this. I'm kind of digging this. Giving. Would you want to say back?
We can. Yeah, we definitely can.
Okay. Because it felt like an incomplete thought. And by the way, since you have numbers, people believe numbers, whether they're real or not. You definitely need to have it repeated right here, right? With the purposeful space.
That's not edited yet. That's not edited yet.
Well, then what do you want me to look at? Your face? It's gorgeous.
It was mostly the tagline.
Yeah.
Wanted to see if that was
definitely hitting
useful. And the fact that you don't see that graphic is key also, because I got to figure out what's going on there.
That is weird. Okay. Yeah.
I'll fix that.
That's awesome.
Cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
I will say I can see the graphic on his page.
Yeah, it's only because we're linked. It's only for people that have linked with me. So, RUKE, you got to accept me as a friend, and then you'll be able to see it.
Okay. It's only my first televised show. I'm just gonna call y'all. Let me see. Nope.
I gotta figure out why it's not. But
yeah.
Then refresh. That should do it.
Cool. All right. You good?
I'm good.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. All right. Who's next?
I don't know if this is in line, but I have a question for you. It ties in with what
do you have anything to show, or are we just talking?
Well, you can. I didn't put it in the chat. I can put it in the chat. Take someone else.
Well, no, wait. That's not what I was saying. I was saying, are you going to show us something as well, or are we just talking? Did she mute herself? Did I screw up? Please don't let me. Oh, she muted herself.
You didn't screw up.
Oh,
it was me.
I was like, no.
No. I have a question in regard to what Rhonda asked you about the paid against book an appointment. I haven't worked on my features and the custom buttons and all that stuff. I really don't want the paid right here and now. So here's a question for you. Is it feasible to put in something like Let's Connect or Open to Connecting under some of the features in the about that you gave us? Or does it really have to be book an appointment?
Well, okay. So the reason why I did it that way, the book of the appointment one, is because that's the language that LinkedIn suggested.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that has nothing to do with anything but that. You have under your contact, you can have it there. So okay, hold on. Simple answer: no, you don't have to have it. Okay, let's have a real conversation. Hold on, that leads to everything else. Hold on, let me jump in on this. Okay, for everybody to see my face.
Good.
This should not be one of those woulda, shoulda, coulda. Add to your list of all the things you have to do. If you have the paid version, I like going in creator mode. It makes it better. Having a book appointment makes it better. Is that going to be, oh, that's the thing that changes my business drastically? No. I will tell you, these little things do add up. They do add up. So you do what you need to do with your discretion there, okay?
Yeah, cool? I understood that. The question was, is it or would it be feasible to use Let's Connect or Open to Connecting if you don't have the paid version yet?
But where would you? I don't know. I don't think so. No, my answer is no. I don't think that's better. But where do you think they're doing it?
I'm not sure yet because I haven't worked on my features and the about yet.
Okay,
where I want to change it.
Yeah. So.
But I was thinking possibly there with the call to action. I heard you say that the about you can use the call to action.
Yes, you can. You could do that too. Well, my point is the words that you're saying, it's obvious on the platform. To give them a call to action that speaks to it, even though it's obvious, that's important. I get that. So if you want, whatever your purpose of it is, needs to be the call to action. That's where you're selling. I'd rather it be your entry level offer or meet with you to discover X, Y, and Z. Something that's real offer from that perspective. The other thing is, listen, people, one of the big things that people hit is the contact stuff. So make sure within your contact, and I'm saying this to everybody here and everybody out there, make sure that your connect, like, contact information has your ways to connect with you, your website, your email, your phone number. Y'all get it? People trust that more too because it says, I'm here to really do business. And
well, I like how you clarified it with the entry level too, if you're doing it for something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You answered for me. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Nice seeing you. Who else has got a question or comment?
Ruth.
Yes.
Should,
Dr. Nancy Fox, how are you today?
Great. I am changing my background from the logo because it's a lot. Should I change it to happy, healthy, safe? Of my 3 words, or should I leave it as the logo, or should I put that somewhere else?
Let us see.
Okay.
Nice to see you, by the way.
It's nice to be here. I love this time frame.
Oh, is it a good time for you?
Oh, excellent.
I love that. All right, so, look at that. Dang!
I know. What is that?
I got to be honest. I haven't seen it in a while. That is nice. You got to be proud. That's amazing.
I am proud. You and your team are amazing.
So, what was your question here?
Okay, so is my banner too much? I know I'm in process of changing the headshot, which I just got to pick the pictures after yesterday's session.
Okay.
So other than that, I wasn't sure whether to change because I have this question.
I would make this a little bit bigger and know that your head's going to hit this on mobile. It's not. You don't need that, and I kind of don't want that above your head.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, does say something about my personality.
Yeah. No, I would definitely change that. Are you able to do that, or do you need the team to do that?
We're in process. That was just a question.
We're in process. Are you saying that you're talking to Emily about it to make sure it's getting done?
I haven't talked to Emily about it, but yeah.
But do you need us to do that, or can you do it? You need me to do it? Your call. You tell me.
I will let you know.
All right. You let me know. All right. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. So we have a key. Let me get a key.
Yeah. Back when you was talking about you need to have your phone number, email, website in there, you're absolutely correct. Because I go into some people profiles, contact info, and they have none of that stuff there. So you really have no way to get in contact with them.
Right?
It shows that yeah. So I just wanted to agree with you on that if we're going to be true professionals, then we need to have that there.
Right? Thank you, buddy. I think I'm finding my groove with my buttons. Kind of digging that. I think it's kind of transitioning pretty good here. All right. Who else has got a question or comment?
Okay, Rook, I got another one. I'm gonna maximize my time today.
Do it.
I have recreated my office. I have now a blank screen, which is a fresh paint color.
Let's have everybody zoom in on that. Go ahead.
So I now know how to position my camera for Zoom meetings. So whoever was talking earlier, can't recall. Sorry, Tyler, I believe it was. I've been working on this for months. Literally.
Wait. I love you. Are you saying you've been working on a white wall for months?
No, I did that in 2 days. Okay.
Okay. You've been thinking about it.
Setting this up.
Getting used to it, making this space, but it's worth it. That's awesome. Okay. And I would definitely get one of your posters and put your poster in the background.
That's what I was going to ask you.
So let me help you out. Okay.
All right.
Let me help you out. Let me see if I can get super fancy with this. All right, hold on. First of all, give me a smile. Not the other face. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is critique time. It is critique time. All right, so button. Where is my buttons? Here we go. All right, so wait, come on. That's not what I wanted. Make it bigger. Okay, that's definitely not what I wanted. So many choices.
That was a 10-second smile. You could send that into the challenge.
Oh,
all right. So what I would love to see. Okay, I like this, but I don't know what it is. Okay.
My leaf bag. Yeah.
No, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So I'm fine with the leaf bag right here, angled. Okay. Give me some of the cards so I can see the game. You know what I mean? Though that I know this is making shapes, but you get it, right? And it'd be wonderful to have a poster.
Well, guess what? We have all that interactive.
I know.
Ready to go.
There we
and
go.
then the poster.
Yeah. So do that, okay?
Okay, got it. Thank
Super
you.
dialed in. And if you want to also, if you rather have the poster over here and then you sit in the middle, that would be really cool.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
I'll
Figure
play
that
with
out.
it.
Okay.
Let's play. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely welcome. Cool. Who else has got a question or critique? What do you want to see? What do you want to show for the show?
Let's do mine, Rube.
All right. Give me that hard-working link in chat. Okay, wait, this ain't bad. What were you complaining about?
I wasn't complaining. I just, compared to other people's, it feels like it needs a lot of work.
Huh. I'm thinking.
For those of you that will ask where that town is, just ask Ruth. He'll love to answer it.
I couldn't. But I'm Florida educated. I don't know.
He looked up the population and goes, "That's like my neighborhood."
Yeah. All right. So I don't think you need both of these.
Okay.
Just because it's yeah, I think first of all, what I like about it is the military friendly getting in there, right? So your point is, I want to give a badge there. So we got good old America, love that. One badge will do good enough because boom, it's done. All right. Now this is a factual conversation, a factual thing that obviously no one cares about until they get to know you first. So you need to work on your headline. You now have the formula for that, right?
Yep.
There you go. So go ahead and I see you know some cool people. Yeah. So keep it going. But I at first glance I dig it. Cool.
Okay.
If that's what you're going on.
Thank you.
Good job. Who else has got something to show? Let's see it. Get these foundations done.
I put my information in the chat. If
Loved it. Thank you, Terry. Let's check out
I
Terry's.
did too,
everybody.
Terry.
Say what, Keith?
say what?
I don't. We don't know what you said, boss.
I was just telling Terry I went behind her. I did after she did.
Oh, I'll just say I think you
Oh,
got.
I'm sorry.
I think you got a
No, that's all right.
flyby.
No, you was for me, Terry.
I think you got a flyby compliment. All right, B-Bull. Okay, first of all, this is just beautiful.
Are you on mine?
Huh? Yeah. Can you see it?
I can't see it.
That's okay.
Can you share? Can you share the screen?
I could, but it would mess things up. If you can see, well, here I can make it here. Here we go. Let me see if I can do it this way. And then we'll come over here. So that is beautiful. Even on this screen, it's beautiful. Right, everybody? I'm looking faces. Y'all catching it, right?
Beautiful.
great personality, so vibrant, so freeing, so freeing, so encouraging. Girl, you nailed it. Helping individuals overcome self-limiting beliefs. I dig it. All right. First phase, automatically. We like, we trust, we've gotten to know them. All right. We're digging that. Wait, let me get my face out of that. Oh, there we go. So many buttons. There we go. All right. So let's go. Oh, so close. You got to repeat.
I'm still in the process of this.
But you can do it
This
right
is under
now.
construction.
Yeah.
This
No,
is
but
under construction.
yeah. Oh, by the way, you do need to accept our friend requests or our connection requests. You got the skills. I love that. And then I'd like to see some posts.
I do too.
Yeah, give me some features. Okay. But if you're talking about this, I think you've worked very hard on this. I mean, I know that you have, and I know it's been a while. This is so in the zone. So nice. Look at that. You get a thumbs up already. That's great stuff. Good job. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good job. All right.
I'm gonna hire you to do mine.
Why now?
Hers is better than yours. So
I'm gonna hire you to do mine, Terry.
all right.
All righty.
All right. So yeah, I was gonna say, I'm now seeing chat. So sorry about that. All right. So let's get this going. Next up. If I can add you. Nope. I was trying to get you over here. There we go. You ready? Boom.
Sure.
All right, so here is yours. All right, so can't move her a little bit, but then we got it. Boom. So here is, there we go. Dynamite, just freaking dynamite. What would you like us to look at?
I didn't know. So we've gone over
This is
this. but I
great.
didn't know-
I'm so sorry. I was excited. This is great. Move to your left. There we go. I'm going to see both of you. There we other side. You're right. Sorry. There you go. All right. Yeah, this is awesome. Pops. I love your headline if it's not too long. All right, you got that book and appointment here. Yeah, you look, you're nailing it. So what I want to see here is a real offer. This is about us, but what would you do? Three tips for their strategy, a strategy session to improve your presence. What would you like to have happen here? So give me something real from that perspective, okay?
Mhm. And then what about the features section?
Damn. I like this. Let me see. So what I would like you to do is these are all links, right?
Yes.
And then it takes me here. I'd rather you, okay, which I don't mind. What I'd rather see is you to make them a post, okay, with a title. And then you pin the post as a feature. So my videos, see, it's a real post. All right. And then you can go right to the post. And now I've not left LinkedIn. So I can quickly go back to where you were.
Okay.
You dig?
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is so nice. I mean, it's just so good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, you're getting it done fast. That's awesome. Good job. Key, did you say something that you wanted to do?
Yeah, the link is in there. All you gotta do is copy it.
Okay. Let me do some cleanup here. Trying to get some of y'all on camera, but I gotta. And let me say, if I ever hit you to put you in the waiting room, if I ever remove you from the show, for goodness sake, come back, okay? Because those buttons are very close to what I'm hitting right here to remove your camera. Because right now I can only have 9 live cameras. All right. Should get a little theme song. This is a theme song when RUKE is just messing with tech. Doesn't add value to the show, so what the heck? All right, Aki, what do you got for me? You got a link you said. Will you?
I could put it back in here again.
I just posted it
I
to
just
you.
said
He
no.
keeps sending it to me.
Super Paul.
I put it to Paul?
Super Paul came to the rescue. Thank you, Paul. All right. I mean, it's a super personal. I mean, it's much better. Great headshot. Although you don't have enough purple in the background, and this is more purple. I want to see the color tones hit better, and then on this, I would stack the two.
I did that, but what happened when they do it with the
mobile? Yeah,
it gets in the way. That's why I put it back like that.
All right. I'm preaching, teaching. Just say take I am off.
I am off. Take that off.
Yeah, preaching, teaching on how to be healed, delivered, and suffer. That's a lot of commas. Do you own stock in commas?
Yeah.
You do? All right. Well, you're using them good.
No, I'm just messing with you, Ruth. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, but preaching and teaching, using the ampersand to make it shorter on how to be healed, delivered, ampersand, and set free. Okay. Yeah, we could just edit that to be shorter and better grammar on that. I want it repeated here as well. That's part of the formula, okay? So that's the first line. So we can say, oh, is that what you do?
Okay.
Let me see where that expansion is. And then we got our feature post. All right. Okay. Yeah, I dig it. Just get that cleaned up. Okay?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
You're welcome.
you.
Thank you.
I got to thank James Moneypenny, too.
Yeah, he does some cool things every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Who's next? Who else wants to show something cool? Get a little critique going on. All right, I got it, Will. Where is Will? There he is. Come on in, camera. All right, Will. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously, move to your right. If you can't, do me a favor, as I share this, I can change to the other right. As I do need to adjust, obviously, the guest camera spot, but just be noticing that. So, dynamite, man. Nailing that right off the bat. Super professional. Aligning your money with your goals. Come on. That's awesome. This is being aligning your money with your goals.
Okay.
Wrong headline. So close. So. Yeah. Let's have a conversation with your goals where you want to be. I don't know if that's the offer. I don't know if that is it. So I'm looking at the audience here. Talking about financial planning. What's the headline? It's got to be better. Let's have a conversation about your goals and where you want to be. It's got to be better than that. What do y'all think? What would you want an outcome meeting with a financial planner?
Journey to financial freedom.
No, ask about their dreams. What do you want? What are your dreams? Let's talk about Let's talk about the future. Let's talk about dreams. Let's talk about stuff that's uplifting and if I'm financial planning, it's like morbid, right? I don't want to talk about death or what I'm going to do with my estate or anything like that, but which is end up where we're going. But let's talk about your dreams, that kind of stuff. Let's do the uplifting stuff.
How about this? Ready?
I like to lean on living life to the fullest.
Hold on. Let me play off of that line though. Let's dream a little and plan on how and make a plan to get there.
Love it.
But if you're not going to play off the dream scenario, adjust it accordingly.
What if you kept it short and sweeter? Dream big. No, never mind. That was dumb. I rolled that out in my head.
So far. Are you speaking thoughts out
Cool
loud?
how you have to say it out loud.
Are you speaking thoughts out loud?
I was. It was trying to help, but then I realized it was dumb afterwards.
It was a thought. Yeah. Will, what do you think?
I'm changing it right now.
Nah, come on. Get it done.
Let's dream a little and make a plan to get you there. I like that. I definitely dig that.
Let's dream a little. Let's see what it looks like. Did you save?
Must have not saved.
That save button, that can be kind of tough sometimes,
I know. I miss it every time, especially on Word documents. It stinks.
Especially on applications.
That happened to me in college, actually. I forgot to save a 5-10 page essay, and I had to rewrite it.
All right. Well, here, I'm going to trust you to get your own profile done. It's still not, LinkedIn's being slow. But
that's a pet peeve of mine. Sometimes it doesn't load. Yeah.
There you go.
What about dreaming money into reality? Dreaming your money into reality, something like that.
I think we nailed it. I don't think that's bad, but I think we nailed it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Who else wants to show yours? Who's next? Want to see some cool LinkedIn? Get some feedback right now.
Are my feature posts good? Kind of like on brand?
I don't know.
Another thing we could look at.
Trying to zoom back. There we go. Good gracious, Apple. All right. I dig it. Okay, so if you're playing things like this, first of all, I think they're super relevant. I think they work for so many reasons. One of the things I would say is I would like to see a post to meet with you.
Okay.
Do a little banner of why to meet with you and post it. I think that's going to be huge.
Okay.
Okay. That's definitely going to, because I want to see a easy business. Let's connect.
Okay.
Spread in between these. All right.
Do you think since I'm doing a lot of networking within my local community, if I featured the picture of the baseball team of us winning the championship this past weekend, shout out to the guys too.
Yeah. I wouldn't leave it there forever, but that's a timely feature to put up there. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool.
We mercied them 11-0 in the finals. It was crazy.
Good job, man. Good job for being a fan of it. You did great.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
we looked at mine, but I would like some comments. I'm putting together my features and the about, and anything that you can suggest, I'd be open to that.
That is dynamite. Oh.
I'm working now on my about and features. So and all of that creates. So any suggestions? I think I really
I don't think you
next week. I haven't done anything yet.
Oh, I don't think you need your quotes. Right?
Okay.
I don't think you need that.
Okay. I love quotes. Okay.
Okay. Well, no. If you listen, I don't think. Listen, that's not something that's going to make or break it.
Yeah.
So if you like
No,
that,
no. I take it in, and then I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and I'll bring it to you next time. But I'm
you
listening.
got it. And then I definitely want to see it here and keep moving on. Okay.
I want to take this video out and put something else in there. So.
Okay. Yeah. Is that what you want us to look at? That's dynamite. What did you want us to look at?
Well, I'm asking for, actually, I think you've given me enough that I can ride on changing my features and my about section and doing my call to action. I feel I know what to do and how to do that now, but I was just wondering if there was anything. I'm working on it. I haven't put it together yet.
Yeah, well, let me see what you have, because I want to critique what you have.
Oh my God, I don't have it to show you.
No. I understand that. What I'm saying, when you do, then show it. That way I can give you a little
that's what I plan to do. Absolutely. Right. Positive. Yes.
Awesome.
Gotcha.
Awesome. Okay. So we have the gardening grandma coming on up.
And this, on this one, it was just, I changed the tagline underneath. I've still got to get my new photo done with Bonnie. And, but I changed the tagline under there. Is that?
That's a lot. That's complex.
Oh.
Yeah. If you could move, I know that's weird. I'll try to work on the angles here, but I can't see your face.
Oh, I got to go to the pink flowers.
Yeah, go to the pink flower. So seeing potential, nurturing it, and watching, that's a whole process. But that's not what you do.
Well, that's my thing with, it's more with the kids. That's what motivates me, seeing that potential in the youth and nurturing it and watching them blossom. That's what motivates me. That's what,
yeah, I know. I get it.
Like I was trying to, like, because
By the way, Will saying that you brought more flowers, and in all caps, he loves it. I want to see it on your banner too, not just in real life.
Yeah,
so
green.
Yeah. So my challenge is that's not what you do, right? It's not mentioning families. It's not mentioning kids, and since you are more of a product, I think that's important to have there.
Okay, the one thing I was trying to get away, because I have like all the gardening programs, but I also have the parent coaching programs, and it's where I fit in that's why I went with the potential of the youth, because I work in my gardening programs into the parent coaching.
Well, I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind you having an umbrella one. Right. But what are you doing? This doesn't talk about, it's clever. It's a clever play on words. Right. But it's not a statement that you are standing behind. What's your mission attitude? I'm not telling you have a mission, but I'm just saying, what's your mission attitude? Action, who, and what. It's all that's missing.
Action, who, and what. I'll say like,
Well, here's what I say. You have the formula, right? Because I put in chat. Fill that out.
Okay.
And send that to me.
Okay. And we'll do that for the next time.
Awesome. All right. Let me check the links. So, everybody, are we good on the critique today of the LinkedIn Foundation? We kind of got that nailed. Awesome. I love it. Awesome. All right, so sit right there. Don't go anywhere. Live studio audience. Hey, thank you for listening. Thank you for playing. I got to hit this. Hit that like, subscribe, and that bell. Bing. There you go. And yeah, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much.
What you've just heard are the opinions, ramblings, and maybe a dash of wisdom from our hosts and guests. Any resemblance to real persons, living or dead, or actual events is purely coincidental and frankly pretty impressive. Always remember, we might be entertaining, but we're not always right.
I miss my music.
Don't rely on our band.
Oh, I gotta fix that. Anyway, thank you so much, everybody. We'll see you soon.